encouraged. This helps to bring the Word of God alive to us. So it's not just a letter you're reading on a page, but it starts to become alive. And this is important for our growth, that when we learn the Word of God and we have these promises and we know them and we quote them, we start to see it happening. It starts to become miraculous. It starts to become supernatural, alive. That's the whole point. And that's why he has to deliver us from this struggling for survival. You don't have to struggle for survival. God has given you a new life in Jesus. He is now your rock. He is now your life. He is the one that provides. He is the one that is empowered to preserve and to keep you in this world. You don't have to struggle to survive anymore, which is what the world does, which is what fallen nature does. That's why we see what we see, because it's in man. It's that struggle to survive. We don't have to now. We can let go of all that bondage, all that worry, that anxiety, that fear. Did you know that's connected with survival? Worry, anxiety, fear. It's still a sign you're struggling to survive. You don't need to. Let go. The Lord's not going to let you go under. And we've all proved that, haven't we? We all know that that is true, because it hinders your faith. And if you don't let go, all your faith and the Word of God is just going to be about you and God. It won't be any further, any bigger. It stops you, in other words, growing and maturing. It's all about self. And the Word of God and the promises of God are not just about self. Our life is to be a spiritual sacrifice. It is sacrificial in nature because it gives, it shares. It will take on the responsibility. It will pray for a brother or sister, or for our enemy. That's the whole nature. That is what love is about. That agape love. But the Word of God is also to bless us in seeing the greatness of God. And that's what it's ultimately about.